Welcome to our next level LinkedIn marketing video training, designed to take you by the hand and walk you through the process of getting the most out of LinkedIn on behalf of your business. I'm very excited to have you here, and I know that this will be very helpful for you. This exclusive video training will show you step by step, topic by topic, and tool by tool what you need to know to dominate LinkedIn marketing in the easiest way possible, using the most effective tools and in the shortest time ever. This video training is comprised of 20 HD training videos, ready to show you the latest LinkedIn marketing strategies. This is exactly what you are going to learn. Video number 1, what is LinkedIn marketing all about? Video number 2, setting up a LinkedIn profile that's optimized for business. Video number 3, creating an engaging company page. Video number 4, using content suggestions to find trending LinkedIn topics. Video number 5, creating effective LinkedIn marketing posts. Video number 6, sponsoring LinkedIn marketing posts the right way. Video number 7, creating and growing a LinkedIn group for prospects. Video number 8, using search to find and connect with leads. Video number 9, creating a LinkedIn traffic ad. Video number 10, creating a LinkedIn video ad. Video number 11, creating a LinkedIn messaging ad. Video number 12, the perfect step-by-step LinkedIn marketing plan for 2020. Video number 13, simple LinkedIn marketing hacks to grow your B2B audience. Video number 14, tips for creating awesome LinkedIn native content in 2020. Video number 15, how to make the LinkedIn algorithm work for you in 2020. Video number 16, powerful in-mail strategies that work in 2020. Video number 17, LinkedIn marketing do's and don'ts. Video number 18, LinkedIn marketing premium tools and services to consider. Video number 19, LinkedIn marketing success stories. Video number 20, LinkedIn marketing frequently asked questions. Well, it's time for you to start getting the most out of LinkedIn on behalf of your business. I know you'll love this training. What is LinkedIn marketing all about? LinkedIn marketing is the use of the LinkedIn platform to promote a business, a brand, a product, or a service. You can also define it as a collection of online marketing strategies that are more effective when applied on the LinkedIn platform. But what is a LinkedIn platform? And what makes it great for online businesses and marketers? Let's find out. What is LinkedIn? LinkedIn is a social media site for professionals and businesses. It offers the same social features that you'll find on other popular social media platforms, with a focus on professional content, business information, and career development. How does it work? Contrary to other social media sites, LinkedIn doesn't encourage casual interactions and entertainment. In fact, LinkedIn offers a much more restricted social environment that encourages professional interactions and a heavy focus on business-related content, which works perfect for its intended audience. When you create a LinkedIn profile, you are prompted to include information that would be relevant in a professional setting, such as your work experience, your educational background, the languages you know and speak, and your career highlights. This information will help you to connect with other users, which create networks based on similar career paths instead of interests. You can also connect with companies as well as to create company pages. The key difference here is that you can use company pages to do actual business activities, such as contacting leads and finding recruits. LinkedIn also encourages content generation and sharing. The content that you can share on LinkedIn has to be content directly related to your industry, and that is relevant to your contacts. Other social media features such as groups are also intended to help users create a network of like-minded professionals working in similar industries and following the same career paths. In the end, LinkedIn is all about creating opportunities for people and companies to do business the easiest way possible. Why should you consider LinkedIn for marketing? LinkedIn is a much more focused platform that makes it easier for people to market a brand or products because that's what the platform is all about. By creating a profile that highlights your authority and sharing content that is highly relevant to your industry, you'll be able to build a network of real people that will grow interested in your offers. Another great advantage of LinkedIn marketing is that the platform is very good at detecting spammers and fake businesses, which means that you don't risk getting your content made irrelevant by a saturation of poor content, unlike in other platforms. What benefits can LinkedIn bring for marketing your business? Creating a company profile for your business on LinkedIn provides you with credibility that is unparalleled by other platforms, where anyone can create low-quality company profiles to deceive customers. Quality and trust matter on LinkedIn, so this is the best place to build an online presence for your business. LinkedIn makes it easy to identify, qualify, contact, and capture leads. This is because everyone specifies their strengths in their profiles, so you'll know in advance what it is they are looking for and what type of products or services matter to them. LinkedIn also streamlines communication with leads because it encourages direct, to-the-point communication about the business at hand. LinkedIn also has an advertising service that is perfect for any business because it is cost-effective and lets you hyper-target the audience that you want to reach. What's the future for LinkedIn marketing? Almost 80% of marketers agree that LinkedIn is the most effective social media platform for marketing, which means that more and more brands, including yours, will be joining the site in the future. Also, LinkedIn is introducing slight improvements and changes to its front end that improve instant communication between users, which increases engagement. So, if you're ready to take your business-to-business results to the next level, then stay tuned, because we're about to get started. Creating a LinkedIn video ad. Hey there, friends! You've just created an advertising campaign on LinkedIn, and now you're ready to move forward while you wait for results. And we're ready to help you take the next step. We not only believe that paying for LinkedIn ads is crucial to success, we also know firsthand that promoting your brand this way can help you expand and profit in a way that would take you years otherwise. So in this lesson, we are going to show you how to prepare and launch a video ad campaign that can help you diversify your reach. Getting started. To create LinkedIn ads, you have to access the Campaign Manager first. We went through this in the previous lesson, but we'd like to do a quick recap so it sticks. First, click on the Work option in the top bar menu. Then, click on the Advertise icon to go to the Campaign Manager. And once in the Campaign Manager, move to the Accounts column and click on the Add Account for your company page. Creating the campaign. Now it is time to create the campaign for the video ad. Start by clicking on the Create Campaign button. Now edit the name of the new campaign in the Untitled Campaign field. Now you are going to select Video Views as a campaign objective. Now it is time to configure the campaign settings. First, move to the Location section and add your additional target locations by clicking on Add Location. Because your profile language is set by default as your target language, you can skip to the Who is your target audience section, where you are going to select your targeting criteria. Remember that here, you can either search audience attributes either by entering keywords into the search field, or you can browse attributes by using the Audience Attributes menu. In this example, our goal is to reach people interested in our content, so we are going to enter a niche keyword into the search field, and then we will select attributes from the results. Now move to the Budget and Schedule section. First, enter your daily ad spend into the Daily Spend field. Now select your schedule. For this example, we'll select to run campaign continuously from the start date. The next step is key. First, click on the Bid Type menu button. Then select Maximum CPV Bid. This setting will help you set a maximum cost per view bid, so you don't go over budget. What you'll do now is to enter a bid amount that is slightly higher than the suggested bid, preferably that goes a few cents above what other advertisers are paying. You will find this information at the bottom of this section. Now that you are done configuring the campaign, click on the Next button to save and continue. Creating the ad. Now it is time to create the ad. Start by clicking on the Create New Ad button to open the ad editor. Now to set up the ad creative. First, enter your ad copy into the introductory text field. Now you are going to click on the Upload Video button to upload your video file to the ad. Now you are going to enter your ad headline into the headline field. Now enter your website or landing page URL into the destination URL field. Now click on the Call to Action menu button and select the CTA that best describes the action you want the user to take after watching the video ad. In this case, we are going to select Learn More, so they click on our URL. And now that you've finished the ad, click on the Create button to save your ad and add it to the campaign. Now click on the Next button to save and continue. Launching the video ad campaign. Lastly, you are going to review your campaign settings on this page, and then you'll click on the Launch Campaign button. And that's it! Now you can start expanding your audience thanks to promoted video content. Creating a LinkedIn messaging ad. Hey there everyone! How do you like LinkedIn advertising so far? When compared to other social advertising solutions, this one goes a long way to help you maximize your results easily and at a very affordable rate. It's also packed with possibilities, including you send promoted messages to LinkedIn users. That's right. You can reach LinkedIn users right in their messaging inboxes simply by setting up an ad campaign. In this lesson, we're going to show you how it is done. Getting started. Let's start right off in the Campaign Manager dashboard. From there, move to the Accounts column and click on the ad account that you created for your company page. Then on the following page, click on the Create Campaign button. Setting up the campaign. Alright folks, time to set up the campaign for your messaging ad. Start by editing the name of the campaign in the Untitled Campaign field. Now select your objective. The objectives that allow you to create a messaging ad are website visits, lead generation, and website conversions. The objective that you choose will depend on what type of action you want to drive with your ad. For this example, we are going to select lead generation as the objective. This will help us generate inbox leads on LinkedIn. After selecting your objective, move to the Audience section to start configuring your audience reach. Start by adding your target locations and profile language if applies. Now move to the Who is your audience section and click on Narrow Audience further to select your targeting criteria. This is a very important step because you should only send promoted messages to the people that are very likely to respond and take action. Because of this, we recommend that you select many targeting criteria as it defines your audience. Okay, now move to the Ad Format section and select Message Ad. Now move to the Budget and Schedule section. Here you are going to enter your daily budget first. Next, you are going to select your schedule. For this example, we'll select to run campaign continuously from a start date. Now go to the Bid Type section. Here you are going to enter an amount that is superior than the suggested bid. Consider making it a few cents higher than what other advertisers are paying. You will find this information at the bottom of this section. Now that the campaign is fully set up, click on Next to save and continue. Creating the message ad. Now it is time to create your ad. For this, click on the Create New Ad button. This will open the message ad editor. Start by entering the name of this ad into the Ad Name field. Now click on the Sender tab. By default, your account will appear as a sender, but you can click on Add Sender to change this. Now click on the Message tab. Here you are going to compose the message. Start by adding your message subject. Next, compose your message in the Message Text field. Here we recommend that you open with a greeting and to insert the first name as a custom field to personalize the message. For this, Simply type your greeting first. Then click on the Insert Custom Field menu button. Then select First Name. Now compose your message below. In your message, you should be brief and describe the point of your offer straight. In our case, we'll describe an invitation to join a mailing list with insider content that is exclusive for professionals in our niche. Now add a call to action and a landing page URL to show in your message. Now click on the Form Details tab. Here you are going to customize the lead capture form in your message. Start by entering the name of the form into the form name field. By adding a name to your form, you'll be able to save it and use it for other ads. Now enter your form headline into the Offer Headline field. Then enter your form copy into the Offer Details field. Now enter your site's privacy policy page URL into the Privacy Policy URL field. Now click on the Lead Details and Custom Questions field. As you can see here, the default form fields are the commonly used fields, but you can add more by selecting from the Profile Information menu below. You can also add custom questions and custom checkboxes, but this is not required. Now click on the Confirmation tab. Here you are going to enter your confirmation and thank you message into the message field. Then add your company website URL into the landing page URL field. Lastly, click on the Create button to save your ad and add it to the campaign. Then click on the Next button to save and continue. Launching the campaign and sending your message ad. Now all that's left to do is to review your campaign settings and preview your message in the ad card at the bottom of this page. Then click on the Launch Campaign button, and that's it. The perfect step-by-step LinkedIn marketing plan for 2020. Hey there, friends! You've just seen LinkedIn in action and all the things the platform can help you accomplish with your business. Now it is important that you have a clear vision of how you'll use LinkedIn to reach your business goals, or otherwise you won't accomplish much, at least not in the way you'd like, and your progress will be slow at best. Because of this, we're going to share our step-by-step LinkedIn marketing plan for 2020 with you. Here you'll find an outline of how to properly execute LinkedIn marketing this year and beyond, so you can grow your business faster and more easily. Step number 1. Define your marketing goals. The most important questions that you have to answer before you do anything on LinkedIn are: what is it that you want to achieve with LinkedIn marketing? What are your marketing goals? Whether you want to use LinkedIn to reach decision makers in your industry, to create awareness about your brand among potential B2B clients, or to add a professional segment to your mailing list, you have to start by defining your goal. By having your marketing goal clear from the start, it will be easier for you to know exactly how to market yourself and your business on LinkedIn, and what type of content you can share with your audience there. Step number 2. Create and optimize your profile. This step popped up as lesson number 1 in our training for a reason. It's a given that you have to create a profile when you join LinkedIn, but it is so important to optimize it right away. This is because LinkedIn users are actively growing their networks all the time, which means that by optimizing your profile the moment you join the platform, you won't miss the opportunity to be found by the right decision maker at the right moment. By optimizing your profile first thing, you can start doing other LinkedIn stuff, such as creating your company page, and not worry about not being relevant because you already built your presence. Your profile creates the first impression when a potential customer, B2B client, or prospective business partner visits. So, if you have an optimized profile from the start, these prospects will likely send you an invitation to connect the moment they see your profile. If not, they'll think you're just a placeholder account and will likely ignore your profile when they stumble upon it again. Step number 3. Create and optimize your company page. Same applies to company pages. It isn't enough to create a company page where you add the name of your company, a logo, and a location. If you do this, your company page will be nothing but a placeholder. You have to go the extra mile and optimize it with information that is relevant to decision makers in your industry, and to add a series of content pieces. For this, you can repurpose content from your blogs and video channels. Furthermore, you have to optimize your company page for search right from the beginning. This is important because you'll find plenty of competition on LinkedIn. So optimizing the content in your pages and your pages for reach according to your goals will give you a potent competitive edge. Optimizations you can apply in your company page include inserting search engine optimizations, such as keywords and search terms, within your company page details and in your content. Other optimizations that can help you improve rankings and organic outreach include building backlinks to your company page on external websites and blogs, and curating content from relevant proven sources so your followers share it with others inside the platform. Step number 4. Grow your audience. Once you set up your profile and company page, you are going to start growing your audience. This is an important step that will work as a gateway to accomplishing your final marketing goals. Because when you grow your audience on LinkedIn, you not only build a strong network, you also build social proof for your business. And this will be important down the line, because having an active network of company page followers increases trust in your brand, and you will be able to use this as social currency. What this means is that you can use your active network of contacts and followers as proof that your business is worth investing in. This is why growing your audience first is vital to achieving your goals. Step number 5. Create and publish original content. Successful LinkedIn marketers thrive on original content because that's what keeps people going back to their profiles and company pages. And you can reverse engineer this simple strategy by publishing your own original content on a regular basis. The best type of content that you can publish on LinkedIn is content that LinkedIn audiences find interesting. That is, content that helps them grow professionally and that helps them learn more about their industries and areas of expertise. Step number 6. Sponsor your content and create ads. This is as true for LinkedIn as it is true for any other platform. Organic outreach can only take you so far until you stagnate. What this means is that organic reach and engagement have a peak where it gets increasingly difficult to keep growing. If you want to keep growing and reaching a larger audience, you'll have to start sponsoring your posts and creating ads. Just make sure that you do it after completing the steps outlined before. The idea is that you have a strong presence, a significant collection of content pieces, and a large following before you reach more people with promoted posts and ads. Step number 7. Analyze your performance. It is important that you keep an eye on how well you do on LinkedIn. The platform makes it easy for you to monitor your performance through different analytics tools. LinkedIn Company Page Analytics, Analytics for Publishing, and Campaign Manager Analytics for ads and promoted posts. These tools will help you see detailed performance metrics that you can benchmark against the performance of your competition, as well as against your own goals. This can help you see which are your strong areas and which areas you need to improve. Simple LinkedIn marketing hacks to grow your B2B audience. Hey there, friends. What we're about to tell you has been a recurring topic during this training, but we believe it is worth repeating, so everyone across the board has it clear, regardless of industry or target niche. The average LinkedIn user is different and engages differently. This is because the average LinkedIn user joins the platform not to find friends or to have entertaining conversations, but to consume highly educational content and to find the people that can help them grow their business. So, if you want business-minded people to engage with your brand on LinkedIn, it is important that you learn the right strategies. The following are the LinkedIn marketing hacks that you can leverage to grow your business-to-business audience. Comment on relevant content. Thought leadership, management style, and product leadership are the content styles that establish authority and drive engagement on LinkedIn. And important as it is to create original content that builds authority for your brand, it is also important to establish authority by contributing to existing conversations in your industry. And you can do this simply by commenting on relevant content. What you have to do is to leave comments on posts, videos, and publications made by users and brands in your niche. Now, because the idea is to establish authority, you have to contribute with thoughtful comments that contribute to existing conversations. You can do this by adding your point of view, by providing complimentary information, and by adding hot takes that expand the conversation and spark debates. By contributing this way, you'll expose your profile and brand page on the content feeds of other users. Thought leaders and decision makers won't hesitate to start following your brand and adding you to their networks. Produce rich media posts. Using visual media is a great way to help your content stand out in the feed. This is because visual posts or posts that include an image or video are more likely to interrupt the user experience by providing a visual cue to stop and check your post. Rich media posts can produce two different types of engagement, depending on the media that you use. Let's break this down quickly. If you want to get lots of comments, upload an image to your post. According to LinkedIn best practice figures, image posts generate 98% more comments than plain text posts. If you want to get lots of shares, then upload a video to your post. According to the same figures, video posts generate 75% more shares than plain text posts. The good news is that you don't have to upload your own videos, as you can simply link your YouTube videos on your posts, and they autoplay in the content feed. Add your custom LinkedIn URL to email signatures. Your company emails are already an amazing marketing channel, and you might as well leverage them to promote your LinkedIn profile to your B2B leads. Your company emails have an immense, sometimes untapped reach. In addition to leads that reach you through your contact forms, you can also reach leads by way of an email incentive, through checkout forms, and through your existing mailing lists. And you can drive traffic from those sources to your LinkedIn channels by slipping your custom LinkedIn URL as part of your email signature. If you haven't personalized your custom LinkedIn URL first, you'll have to visit your LinkedIn profile. Click on the Profile menu, and then to click on the Edit Public Profile and URL option to personalize and save your custom LinkedIn URL. Once you have your custom URL, you will simply have to attach it at the end of your email signatures as a text link. Host live events. There is a huge segment of B2B leads that love live events, such as conferences and webinars, and you can use LinkedIn to attract, engage, qualify, and convert these types of leads by promoting your live events on the platform. This doesn't have to be complicated, of course, and you can do it in a few simple steps. Schedule a live event on your platform of choice, for example, on YouTube, on Facebook Live, or on Vimeo. Record yourself announcing the live event. Make it brief and to the point. Be casual about it, and highlight the most relevant points you'll discuss in the event. Create a LinkedIn video ad to promote your live event. Upload your announcement to this ad. If possible, create a sign-up form using a tool such as Google Forms to capture attendees and their email addresses. Add a link to this form in your ad, and instruct attendees to sign up for the event through the form so you can send them reminders. Send daily reminders 3 days in advance of the live event. Encourage staff networking. If you have employees or staff, it is a good idea to encourage staff networking. This is to encourage your staff to create their own LinkedIn profiles, to join your network, and to follow your company pages. Then, encourage them to become your brand ambassadors by getting them to share your company page content and to provide their own thoughtful content about your brand or products. Tips for creating awesome LinkedIn native content in 2020. Hey there, everyone! One of the things that makes LinkedIn stand out and more challenging to tackle is that it drives the best results, not when you share a witty comment or GIF, but when you distribute content that is thought-provoking and insightful. This also doesn't happen overnight. On average, decision makers on LinkedIn, the people in charge of deciding whether to buy your product or service, need to consume up to 10 content pieces before they make a decision. This is because business leads on LinkedIn are not your typical social media lead. They don't make impulse purchases. On the contrary, they make informed purchases based on how much they trust a service provider or product seller. To build trust, you have to learn how to produce native content that makes business leads think of you as a top provider and their best choice. Here are some tips you can apply to create awesome, engaging native content for LinkedIn in 2020. Start by making sure your content is set up for maximum distribution. Before you produce any content, it is important that you make sure that your content is set for maximum exposure and distribution. For this, you simply have to visit the Privacy and Settings section of your profile, and to make sure that your profile is public and visible to everyone. Lastly, you have to make sure that the Posts and Articles option is checked. These settings help you increase distribution inside and outside of the LinkedIn platform. This means that your content is searchable and visible to LinkedIn users on LinkedIn, as well as searchable and visible to people without a LinkedIn account, such as people searching niche information on Google. Analyze interactions and comments. You can find plenty of inspiration for your articles simply by reading the comments people leave on posts in your feed. Simply navigate your feed to find relevant posts and see what people are commenting. Analyze their reactions. Take note of the questions they make, and take note of the needs, wants, and pain points they express. You can use all this information to write your next few articles. By writing about things that people want to answer and about things that people are interested in, you are more likely to drive lots of engagement. Focus on headlines and cover images. Native articles receive views only when people click through to enter the article page, and each article view counts when it comes to increasing organic distribution of your content. This is why it is really important to craft headlines that convince users to click through and read. Ways to make impactful headlines include adding a numbered title, adding industry keywords, using pressing questions as headlines, and teasing the content inside. Also important is to use powerful cover images that interrupt and force the user to stop scrolling and pay attention to the publication. Images with people performing an action get the most attention. Write about industry-sensitive topics. If you want your content to resonate, you have to write about sensitive topics, such as the current state and future of your industry. Some of the most sensitive topics that you can cover on LinkedIn include the problems that your niche or industry is facing right now, how your niche or industry is going to look in 5, 10, or 15 years down the road. What are the challenges that leaders in your industry are more likely to face in the short term and in the long term? What current real-world events and circumstances are more likely to affect the company's bottom line, and how? Give career-related insights and advice. A good segment of the LinkedIn user base is made of students, entry-level professionals, and entrepreneurs. Because of this, it is a good idea to create content where you focus on career growth. You can produce content where you give advice about how to get started in your industry. What are the essential skills needed by your workforce? How has your industry changed? And what are the new requirements for people that are just getting started? Push native articles through posts. You can share your article through a newsfeed post to increase your reach. You simply have to drop your article's link on a new post, to add a line to describe the content in the article, and use hashtags to make it more discoverable. How to make the LinkedIn algorithm work for you in 2020. Hey there, everyone. Ranking your content and staying relevant on social media sites comes down to the level of engagement you are able to drive. But ultimately, what truly determines your content's organic reach is the algorithm. This is true for any social media platform, including LinkedIn. This means that you have to create content for your audience and for the LinkedIn algorithm. This can be a little tricky. So let's find out what the LinkedIn algorithm is all about. What is the LinkedIn algorithm? The LinkedIn algorithm is a set of instructions and rules programmed into the LinkedIn platform that helps the site prioritize content in the feed, according to relevance and not by published time. In other words, The algorithm is like a checklist that helps LinkedIn identify what is the best type of content and how relevant it is. This is how the LinkedIn algorithm works. The goal of the LinkedIn algorithm is to reward accounts that produce frequent interaction and engagement with more visibility and increased distribution of their content. It does it by analyzing your posts and your interactions, by determining how relevant they are to the industries that you follow, and by analyzing how much value they provide to users in your network. The LinkedIn algorithm looks for coherent content intended to get a response, and it doesn't favor a particular format. It then analyzes how much engagement this content generates and determines the value of the content and the account publishing it. It then increases the organic reach of that account and the content it publishes, as well as its visibility in other accounts' feeds. How to make the LinkedIn algorithm work for you. Publish question-based posts. For the LinkedIn algorithm, question-based posts are call and response content that get an almost immediate response. This is because when you publish a post with a question, users will be naturally inclined to comment with an answer. That's why it is important that you post questions on a regular basis. The best questions are related to circumstances or common things in your industry. Even general questions such as, "What are you working on today?" or "What are you trying to accomplish this week?" get great responses, and the algorithm ranks them high. Post time-sensitive news. Posting breaking news is a great way to stir conversation and generate significant engagement, especially because news stays relevant during the day. So, if you post a piece of breaking news in the afternoon and it gets lots of engagement, the algorithm will keep pushing it to people's feeds until the hype decreases during the evening. This is also a great way to engage your audience, because people will see that keep a sharp eye on your industry. Post infographics. We mentioned that image posts generate almost 100% more comments than text-only posts. But if you really want users to engage with and share your image posts, then create and post infographics. Infographics are highly educational, and LinkedIn users love them. They get lots of shares every time, and the LinkedIn algorithm can help them go viral if the infographic gets lots of attention. Post stuff about your employees and staff. Employee-centric content is seen as kind of behind-the-scenes type of content on LinkedIn, and users appreciate the occasional break from business-themed content without going too off-topic for the platform. Because of this, content that is about your employees, your staff, or your coworkers will always get a lot of attention. And for some users, it offers a glimpse of what it looks like to work with you. And while the algorithm doesn't favor employee-centric posts in terms of relevance, it does so by measuring the amount of engagement that it generates. Cover events. One type of content that the algorithm actually does favor is content about events. This is because events and conferences are at the heart of what LinkedIn wants people to see in their feeds, and the algorithm assigns a high relevance to this type of content. The algorithm specifically pushes posts about events where big-time and recognizable brands are present, even if they're only present in an information booth. Tag companies and other users in your posts. Tagging other companies and users in your own posts is a great way to boost your reach. And besides, doing so sends a notification to whom you tag, which the algorithm interprets as an interaction. Because tagging can become intrusive when unsolicited, best practices include tagging only companies that are likely to respond, and limiting yourself to 5 tags tops per post. Like and comment on industry content. The algorithm not only measures the engagement you get, but also the engagement you do. This works 2 ways. First, it helps the algorithm know that you are a real person interacting naturally. And second, it helps boost other people's content. Powerful in-mail strategies that work in 2020. Hey there, friends! One of the most powerful outreach tools on LinkedIn is InMail. InMail is a LinkedIn messaging app that allows you to contact users outside of your network. With InMail, you'll be able to establish a first impression before you connect with prospects. This will make it easier for you to move them down your funnel later on. In this lesson, we're going to discuss proven in-mail strategies that will help you create more successful and profitable relationships on the platform. Composing an in-mail message. An in-mail has to make a strong first impression, or it will be ignored. The good news is that sending in-mails generates a 700% increase in response rates over sending emails, which means that it is easier to get a response when you compose compelling in-mail messages. There's no need to hire a ghostwriter to do the job for you, though. To compose compelling results-oriented in-mail messages, follow these guidelines. When composing an in-mail message, be straightforward. You'll be able to get a better response by directly expressing your intentions. Don't ask for too much. If you want to convert in-mail leads, you have to plan a funnel to get them to convert after you have created a connection. An example would go like this. If you want an in-mail lead to sign up to a mailing list, don't send them to a lead capture page where they have to read an article and submit to get an incentive. Instead, send them an invitation to connect first. You'll be able to share content with them later on, which you can use then to convert them. Be casual and conversational. The idea is not only to connect with a lead, but to create a relationship with them. So you should compose the type of message you'll send to a friend or colleague when you want to get a response. Explain the reason why you want to connect with them. This is different than expressing your goal, because here, you are going to tell them the reason you sent them the in-mail. For example, you could say that you're reaching out because you saw their comments on a content piece, and that you appreciate their views because you are working in the same industry. Use personalized templates. A great way to structure your email messages is by using templates that you can personalize. You'll find great LinkedIn messaging templates online that have been composed by CEOs and executives, and that have been created for different types of recipients in different industries. What you have to do is to create a collection of templates that you can personalize, according to whom you are sending an in-mail. Add calls to action to trigger the next step. Do not just close an in-mail with a goodbye or a closing statement that leaves little room for future communication. Even if you include a question or comment to start a conversation, a closing statement can create the impression that not replying is okay. Instead, add an actionable term that encourages the recipient to take the next step, such as, let's connect, let's talk, let's chat. Use phrases like follow up and action words like discuss or boost. Send your in-mails at the right time. Sending your in-mails at the wrong time can lower your response rate by 16%. That's right. There's a right time to send your in-mails, and it is on weekdays between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m., because that's when LinkedIn users are more likely to reply and take action. Send in-mails to users that have a certain degree of connection with you. If you want to boost your response rates, start by sending in-mails to people that already have a certain degree of connection with you already. This is people that, for example, are in the same groups as you, or that are connected to people in your network. In fact, the response rate from people that are in the same groups as you is 21%. From people that follow your company page is 81%. And from people that are connected to someone in your network is 46%. LinkedIn marketing do's and don'ts. Do's. Set a content marketing plan. On LinkedIn, content is king. That is why it is important to develop a content marketing strategy. This will help you set specific dates to release content, instead of relying on random bouts of creativity. Be active. The key to getting noticed and achieving success on LinkedIn is to actively publish content, and to engage with others in a relevant way, and to grow your network. Get endorsed. Ask peers in your network to endorse your profile, to boost your credibility and authority. Besides, endorsements work as well as testimonials. Proofread everything. It is essential to proofread everything that you do on LinkedIn. Descriptions, posts, comments, messages, ad copy, and everything else. While spelling errors are overlooked on most social media sites, this is not the case with LinkedIn, where spelling errors are immediate deal breakers. Use video to build awareness. You have to use video to help people learn more about your personal brand your business, your products, your vision, and your goals. This is the fastest way to build value in the minds of customers on LinkedIn. Use simple language. You don't have to use highly technical language to look professional on LinkedIn. Instead, use a conversational language that makes it simple to understand your offer to anyone that knows your industry jargon. Personalize connections. Keep regular contact with all your connections. Pay attention to all the things they like and the things they are interested in, and send them content that is personalized to their values. Reply fast. Make sure to reply to comments, messages, inquiries, connection requests, and other interactions fast. You don't have to rush it like on other social channels though. On LinkedIn, it is okay to reply within 1 or 2 days, but no more. Monitor and optimize. Keep an eye on your performance. Take note of what's working and what's not. Pay attention to the posts and articles that get the most engagement, and replicate their formula to create future content. Monitor your advertising metrics so you can run better campaigns. Be mobile ready. Create content that is easy to consume through mobile devices. That is, content that can be read and absorbed fast, and that is easily shareable. Don'ts. Don't be off topic. Don't ever deviate from your niche. Don't share content from other niches unless it is news and content about topics and circumstances that directly impact customers and companies in your industry. Don't join irrelevant groups. Joining too many groups, even in the same niche, can cause you to lose focus because you'll try to expand too much, which you can't get away with unless you have a social media team running your account. Don't overpromote. Don't do sales pitches on LinkedIn. LinkedIn users need to consume several pieces of content before making a purchasing decision, and the LinkedIn algorithm simply doesn't like self-promoting content. Don't be pushy. Avoid sending too many follow-up messages, or sending too many replies to posts, or asking users with dormant connection requests to accept them. This is considered spam. Don't argue. LinkedIn doesn't tolerate drama, so avoid arguing with others or being overly arrogant or condescending. This can destroy your reputation and get you suspended. Don't be generic. Avoid using generic buzzwords and avoid using generic corporate language. You'll come off salesy, and the algorithm could flag you as a bot. Don't send random requests. Avoid sending unsolicited connection requests, messages, tags, or invitations to people that are unlikely to respond to them. You could get reported. Don't send mass messages without personalization. Never send a message blast without disabling the option to let users see each other's names in the message, and without adding the first name custom field to personalize it. Don't do unrequested outreach outside of LinkedIn. Don't send unsolicited friend requests, follow people, or send emails to users outside of LinkedIn. Remember that most people use LinkedIn for work or for their business, so contact outside of the platform is unprofessional and a boundary break. Don't advertise irrelevant stuff. Don't ever use LinkedIn ads to promote stuff that isn't relevant on the platform, such as movies, video games, retail products, consumer goods, and the like. LinkedIn Marketing Premium Tools and Services to Consider. Growth Lead. Growth Lead is a social prospecting, social selling, and marketing automation tool that will help you to scale your outreach. It provides you with a 4-step social automation process where it identifies and finds prospects using an advanced filtering feature, automates multiple campaigns to reach different audience segments by automating personalization, schedules unlimited messages, and follow-ups to boost response rates, then monitors metrics and automates data-driven changes. Crystal. Crystal is a social media marketing tool that is built to analyze anyone's personality by checking their LinkedIn profile, which will help you to tailor your interactions like you've been prospecting them for years. Crystal does this by using Personality AI, to analyze millions of online data points that accurately identifies personality and gives you powerful insights that will allow you to communicate more effectively, to write more persuasive copy, and to build trust faster. LeadFuse. LeadFuse is a business-to-business lead generation tool that helps you to quickly create LinkedIn leads and LinkedIn target accounts through a simple lead collection process. With LeadFuse, you can search for leads using specific criteria, such as industry, the type of computer programs they use, how much they spend on online ads, whether they're hiring, and whichever criteria that fits. It also helps you to unlock data, such as verified email addresses and phone numbers. SalesLoft. SalesLoft is a sales engagement platform that seamlessly integrates with LinkedIn to make incorporating activities and insights into a single dashboard simple. It provides you with a sales navigation application that integrates into your LinkedIn sales workflow and lets you create multi-channel communication flows, send emails, research, and connect all under a single panel. Vugi. Vugi is a social media sales app that will allow you to automate outreach on LinkedIn, to reveal who is clicking through LinkedIn to your website, and to cut out manual tasks such as in-mail and email outreach through a single repeatable process. For this, you'll simply have to set up a supercharged automation that integrates LinkedIn within your workflow. It also integrates seamlessly with your CRM and marketing automation platforms, as well as with Slack. eLink Pro. eLink Pro is a LinkedIn marketing software that automates social profiling and lead generation, and it does it in 3 steps. First, it accesses an addressable market of targeted LinkedIn clients and exports their details. Second, it gets these clients engaged using a link that goes back to your profile, encouraging them to visit it. And third, it attracts these clients to your profile and your website, where interested leads will engage and connect at scale. Discoverly. Discoverly is a social media marketing app that helps you to discover information about LinkedIn prospects on other social media channels. This will allow you to see other types of vital information about these leads, the type of information that they would only share on sites like Facebook or Twitter. This will help you uncover shopping habits, their favorite types of entertainment, their favorite mass media, and so on. Guru. Guru is a knowledge management solution that can help you discover those elusive leads that share similar traits with your audience. It saves you the time that you spend searching for qualified leads on LinkedIn, and all you have to do is to capture a single LinkedIn info through Guru so it can analyze its profile. Then the app will provide you with a list of all the other leads that are similar for a quicker, more effective reach. Sales Navigator for Gmail. Sales Navigator for Gmail is a premium engagement app from LinkedIn that allows Sales Navigator users to use Gmail as a powerful prospecting and sales tool. With it, you'll be able to see rich LinkedIn profile data in your inbox, to build rapport by sharing shared connections, experiences, and interests, to save Gmail contacts as leads, and to see if your LinkedIn prospects are connected to your colleagues outside of the network. Ducks Soup. Ducks Soup is a lead generation tool that will help you to easily find, attract, and engage with your prospects on LinkedIn. It automates LinkedIn activities such as profile viewing, endorsing, messaging, and follow-up, so you can concentrate on growing your business. LinkedIn Marketing Success Stories. DocuSign. DocuSign is an electronic signatures company that sells electronic agreement solutions on the cloud. Objective. The company's objective was to generate more top-of-the-funnel leads to add to the final sales pipeline. Strategy. DocuSign designed an in-mail campaign to target U.S.-based companies of medium size. Results? The company generated more than 350 registrants that were directed to the sales department. Eurex. Eurex is a leading derivatives exchange from Europe. Objective. Eurex wanted to broaden consideration about their products in untapped markets across Europe and the U.S. Strategy. The company updated their LinkedIn page and launched ad campaigns to target decision makers. Results? The company increased their number of page followers from 500 to 13,000 in less than 3 months. Postcard Mania. Postcard Mania is a postcard marketing company from Florida in the United States. Objective: the company needed to increase their return on investment and to generate more leads. Strategy: the company created a content strategy plan to help people learn more about the benefits of their products for clients in different industries. Results: the company generated over 600 leads in over a year, which made them an approximate $72,000 in business from LinkedIn alone. Schneider. Schneider is a multinational provider of truckload and logistical services. Objective: the company's objective was to boost authority and awareness of the brand as an industry leader. Strategy: the company updated the profile of their new business development director. There they included information about the topics that matter to their audiences and case studies of success. Results: this strategy helped the company increase connection conversions by 400% and unsolicited connection requests from industry decision makers by 500%. Wild Apricot. Wild Apricot is a membership management and website development software company. Objective: the company wanted to raise brand awareness, to establish authority, and to drive word-of-mouth referrals. Strategy: the company created a company page on LinkedIn, asked its current customers to recommend their products on the platform, and highlighted those testimonials on their website. Results: by highlighting recommendations, the company was able to increase conversions on the homepage by 15% and improve the value of incremental marketing campaigns. Callaway Golf. Callaway Golf is a global sports company that manufactures and sells golf equipment. Objective: the company wanted to raise brand awareness among digitally connected professionals. Strategy: the company's marketing agency created an interactive app using the LinkedIn API that allowed LinkedIn users to create an ultimate foursome by picking peers from their networks. Results: this campaign generated over 1,500 new followers for the company page, as well as an 83% lift in positive sentiment towards the company across social networks. IBM. IBM is a pioneering American information technologies and services company. Objective: the company wanted to grow an engaged community of professionals on LinkedIn. Strategy: the company runs a continuous content marketing strategy to cover cutting-edge tech, such as artificial intelligence. It also shares curated content and guest articles. Results: IBM's company page grew from 1.2 million followers to 3.2 million followers in only a few years. UPS. UPS is a multinational package delivery and supply chain management company. Objective: the company's objective was to expand brand awareness in their niche. Strategy: the company creates and curates content that is centered on the services it offers, as well as moving testimonials. They focus on publishing highly visual content only. Results: this content strategy has helped the company increase share rates by 75% and to generate more than 800,000 followers. Vestas. Vestas is a Danish manufacturer and seller of wind turbine products and wind energy solutions. Objective: the company wanted to boost declining revenues, boost name recognition, and raise brand awareness. Strategy: the company launched a multifaceted LinkedIn advertising campaign that included in-mails targeted at key decision makers and customized banner ads. Results: the ads alone generated over 10,000 visits to the company's website that averaged 7 minutes each. Metz Resume Consulting. Metz Resume Consulting is a professional resume writing service based in the United States. Objective: Mike Metz, the company's founder, wanted to reach a larger audience to grow his online business and make it a full-time job. Strategy: Mike used organic marketing strategies effectively, including joining and staying active in groups and updating his status several times a day. Results: Mike has generated over 75% of his clients on LinkedIn. He also reaches an audience so broad that he adds 50,000 to his network every 48 hours on average. setting up a LinkedIn profile that's optimized for business. Hey there, friends! Are you ready to start your LinkedIn marketing journey? Because we certainly are. If so, be prepared to fine-tune your LinkedIn marketing skills, starting with the basics. And it all starts by setting up and optimizing your LinkedIn business. The idea is to create a profile that makes it easier for you to build a presence and authority on the platform, and that helps decision makers in your industry to find you so they can learn more about your business. In this first lesson, we're going to show you how to properly set up and optimize your profile easily and quickly. So, are you ready? Yes? Then let's get started. Getting started. Start by joining LinkedIn. It is free, and if you haven't done so already, you'll simply have to visit linkedin.com. Once on the home page, click on the Join Now button. On the following page, enter your email, create a password, click on the Agree and Join button, and complete the registration steps as directed. This includes entering your first and last name, verifying you're not a bot, confirming your location, adding your recent job and company, and confirming your email address. You can skip through the rest of the configurations so you can complete them later on. Once you create an account, or if you already have one, you'll just need to sign in to continue to the next step. Setting up and optimizing your profile. All right, now it is time to set and optimize your profile. For this, click on the profile link you'll find in the left side column to go to your profile page. Once there, move over the intro column and click on the edit icon. Start by adding your first name and your last name. Then, add a headline below. Your headline could be a description of your current position, your current career, or the name of your company, or of your personal brand. Please note that because you are yet to create your company page at this point, we'll skip Add Current Position for now. So click on Add New Education instead. Here, you're going to add information about your past and current educational background. Here, we recommend that you only add the educational background that is more relevant to the audience that you are trying to reach. Add your info and click on Save. Then you're going to click on the Industry menu button to select your niche. You can also add your contact info by clicking on the Contact Info Edit button. This includes your website and your instant messenger address. You can also add your phone number and your office address. Click on Apply to save this info. Now you are going to click on the photo icon to upload your profile picture. After you upload your profile picture, click on the Edit button to upload your cover image. You can click on Save after you add all your intro info. And now that your profile intro is ready, there's additional information that you can add. First, click on the Add Profile Section menu button. Then click on the About tab, and then on the plus icon. Now you are going to add a summary of your brand, business, service, or product into the summary field. Then click on Save. There's a lot more information that you can add to your profile according to the information that you have at hand. For this, click on the Add Profile Section menu button. Other information you can add includes additional background, skills, accomplishments, and supported languages. Customizing your profile URL. The last optimization we'll do here is to customize your public profile URL. For this, click on the Edit Public Profile and URL link first. On the following page, move to the Edit Your Custom URL section and click on the Edit button. Now you are going to type your custom URL into the placeholder URL field. This URL can only contain letters and numbers, and it is case sensitive. You can click on the Save button when you are done customizing this URL. This will make your profile URL more attractive to other users, and will make it more searchable inside and outside of LinkedIn. And that's it, friends. Next up, we'll be showing you how to create a company page for your business. So stay tuned. LinkedIn marketing frequently asked questions. What makes LinkedIn marketing different from the rest of social marketing? The most relevant, biggest difference is that LinkedIn is not entertainment-centric. LinkedIn is not a place to watch viral videos or laugh at the latest memes. It also isn't a place for casual conversation or heated debate. And even though it encourages a business-driven environment, it is not consumer-centric either. That makes LinkedIn marketing much more focused, and many marketers have a hard time adapting to it. The key to LinkedIn marketing, then, is that you can promote anything, as long as it drives value and opens the possibility of future business relationships. Are LinkedIn leads of higher quality than leads from other platforms? If you sell a product or a service intended for business and for professional advancement, then yes, you will find higher quality leads on LinkedIn, especially if you work towards nurturing them. On the other hand, if you sell consumer goods or entertainment products, then you'll find better leads elsewhere. Can you drive sales on LinkedIn? Yes, you can generate sales from traffic and leads on LinkedIn, but you have to be aware of a few things. First, you can only use LinkedIn to sell products or services that offer either a novel way to generate money, such as innovative manufacturing equipment, or that drive professional growth, such as training or coaching. You also have to be aware that sales on LinkedIn don't happen immediately. You have to create a content marketing campaign around your product or service and to build awareness in your network beforehand. Is there a way to accelerate profits on LinkedIn once you start selling? Regardless of your objective, the only way to truly accelerate results on LinkedIn is to run ad campaigns. Even if you haven't made a sale, you can run ads targeted at key decision makers, so you can send them straight to your product pages, where they can see what your products are all about. Can you repurpose content or data from LinkedIn for other platforms? Yes. In fact, LinkedIn can be a goldmine of data and information that you can repurpose as content for platforms such as YouTube and Twitter. This is because you can find lots of up-to-date information about any industry on LinkedIn. Information that is useful to create explainer videos, news segments, podcasts, infographics, and so on. Is there a trick to keep a LinkedIn audience engaged? The trick to keeping your LinkedIn audience engaged is to stay active. In this regard, it works the same as other social platforms. The misconception is that because LinkedIn is a serious platform, then its users don't really engage much. The key is to keep consistent. That is, to post regular updates and content without sacrificing quality. Simply stick to a content calendar and post 2 or more times a day, at the same time every day, so your audience knows when to expect to see your brand in their feeds. That alone keeps you top of mind. What can you do to fix your ads if they're not returning your investment? The first step you can take to fix your ads is to monitor their performance on the analytics section of your ad manager after 7 days of a campaign start date. Then you can analyze metrics such as click-through rates, views, and sessions to see if people aren't responding well to your ad, to the content, or to the landing page. If you're not sure how to optimize your ads, simply compare your ads to ads from established brands so you can see what you need to fix. Should you stop running ads if you don't find a way to fix them? If you really want to grow your business on LinkedIn, then not running ads is simply not an option. Yet, if you're struggling to create successful ad campaigns, you can contact an advertising representative who can help you to optimize your campaigns through the LinkedIn Marketing Solutions section. Can you still get results from LinkedIn marketing if you run a business-to-consumer company? Yes. In fact, if you run a B2C company, some of the benefits you can get from LinkedIn marketing include name recognition, brand awareness, and thought leadership. And you can build it all on LinkedIn with simple activities such as showcasing company culture and curating content while you drive sales in other channels. What's the easiest way to find not only followers, but also potential clients if your company is in a very narrow niche? The easiest strategy in this case is to join groups and to create your own group for the audience in that niche. This strategy sometimes does work better than running ads, because it's a long-term strategy that allows you to nurture your network until they become customers. And because it's a narrow niche, brand ambassadors down the line. Creating an engaging company page. Hey there, friends! The next step is to create a company page that can represent your brand, company, or business on LinkedIn, and that you can use to distribute content on the platform. Company pages offer the same function of brand pages on social media sites like Facebook. They help you build a separate presence, to post company updates, to distribute industry-sensitive content, and to run advertising campaigns. With that in mind, we've designed this lesson to give you a clear guide on how to create your own company page from scratch, the right way. Getting started. Start on your LinkedIn account homepage. From there, click on the Work option in the top bar menu. Scroll to the bottom of this menu, and then click on the Create a Company Page option. Creating the company page. Next up, you have to select the page type. The page types available include small business, medium to large business, showcase page, and educational institution. Here, you'll simply have to select the page type that best describes your business as it currently is. In general, it is best to select small business unless you run a large company with more than 200 employees. Now that you've selected the page type, it is time to personalize the company page. Let's start on the page identity section. First, enter the name of your business into the name field. Next, customize the company page URL in the LinkedIn public URL field. Now add your company's website URL into the website URL field. Alright, let's now move to the company details field. First, click on the industry menu button to select your niche. Now click on the company size menu button and select the number of employees or members in your company. Now click on the company type menu button and select your company type. Let's now move to the profile details section. Let's upload the company logo first. For this, click on the Choose File button. Locate your company logo in your files and double-click on it to upload it. Nice! Now you're going to add a brief description of your offers or products into the tagline field. Now take a moment to check the page preview section. This is a preview of the top card that users will see when they visit your company page. You're almost done now, so tick the checkbox in the Agreement section, and then click on the Create Page button. Customizing the company page. There are additional details that you can add on your page after you create it. Let's start by adding a cover image. For this, click on the Edit button in the Cover Image block. Then click on Upload Cover Image. Locate the cover image that you'll use on your page, double-click on it to upload it, and then click on Save. Awesome! Now click on the Edit button in the top card column. Here you are going to add additional details to your page. For instance, if you want to add a Call to Action button to your page, click on the Buttons tab. Now click on the Overview tab. First, add a description of your company into the description field. Next, enter your company website's URL into the website URL field if you haven't done so already. Then click on Save. If you'd like to add a physical address to your company page, click on the Locations tab, and then click on Add Location to add your address. Now you're going to add SEO optimization to your page. For this, click on the Hashtags tab. Now click on Add Hashtag, and type a hashtag into the hashtag field. You can add up to 3 hashtags. You can click on Save after you are done adding your hashtags. Linking your company page to your profile. That was an awesome job. Now that you are done creating your company page, it is time to link it to your profile. Start by clicking on the Profile menu button. Then click on View Profile. Now move to the Intro block and click on the Edit icon. Now click on Add Current Position. Next, enter your title into the title field. Now click on the Employment Type menu button and select your employment type. Now type the name of your company page into the company field. Then select it from the results. Next, enter the location of your company into the location field. Now select the date when you started doing business with your company in the Start Date field. If you want your position at your business to appear as your profile headline, make sure that Update My Headline is checked. Then enter a description of what you do in your business into the description field. Lastly, click on Save to finish. And that is it. Using content suggestions to find trending LinkedIn topics. Hey there everyone! You've just created a profile that is ready for business and an engaging company page to promote your stuff and generate leads. And you are ready to start building your presence and establishing authority. To do that, you have to create and share content that is relevant to the audience that you want to reach on LinkedIn. For this, you'll need to know what the topics are that this audience wants to talk about. And in this lesson, we're going to show you how to use the Content Suggestions feature to find out what are the hottest, trendiest topics on the platform. Getting started. To access the Content Suggestions feature, go to your LinkedIn account homepage and click on the Profile menu button. Next, click on the name of your company page under the Manage section to go to your company page feed. Once there, click on the Content tab in the Tools menu. This will take you to the Content Suggestions page. Using Content Suggestions. The Content Suggestions feature is, as you can see here, a powerful research tool that helps you to easily discover trending topics and conversations from top users and contributors. Here you can hyper-target the type of content that you'd like to discover, and LinkedIn will provide you with the best, most engaging content and the size of the audience for it. What you are going to do first is to select an industry to find content in one or more specific niches. You can type the name of the industry that you want to research into the Add an Industry field, or you can select it from the available industry filters below. When you select an industry, the page will load a collection of trending topics and articles from the last 15 days. If you want to see content from other topics that are not on the list, simply click on Add a Topic to add your own topic and load it into the results. Let's take a look at the Articles column. Here, you're going to find the latest articles for all the topics in the list. More importantly, you are going to see the engagement rate for each article right in the article card and the topics that it is related to. You can also narrow down your results to show you only articles in specific topics from the list. For this, simply click on a topic on the list to select it. This will load only articles related to that topic. Again, what is important for you to take note about is the engagement rate, the related topics, and the keywords in the article card. If you want to repurpose content from an article, you can simply click on the redirect link in the article card to read the content piece. You can also add more filters to your search, in case you want to find content for a very specific segment of your audience. Let's take a look at these filters. The first is the location filter. This filter allows you to select one or more locations to filter your results. By selecting locations as filters, you will only see articles that are popular in your selected locations. On the other hand, the job function and seniority filters will allow you to select filters to see articles targeted at specific departments and profiles. Please note that these filters, with the exception of location filters, are very narrow and very specific, and won't be of much use in the majority of cases. Another important piece of information that you have to take note of is the audience size. Here you'll find the number of users following and engaging with this content. This would give you an idea of the average number of people that you can reach by optimizing content using information from this page. And now that you have found relevant information to compose your content, you are ready to create your first post, and then an original article. Bonus strategy. You can use the Content Suggestions page to find content to curate daily. For this, you simply have to search content like we just showed you, find a relevant article, and to click on the Share button. Creating effective LinkedIn marketing posts. Hey there, friends! You have just finished creating, personalizing, and optimizing your LinkedIn marketing channels. and you'll learn to use the perfect way to discover the best performing content for the platform. And now it is time to create and publish your first content piece. There are 2 ways to post content to LinkedIn. And in this lesson, we're going to focus on LinkedIn posts. With LinkedIn posts, you can publish bite-sized advice, curated content, and native content with rich media. Are you ready to learn how to properly create LinkedIn posts that reach people and get results? Yes? Then let's do this. Getting started. Start on the LinkedIn homepage. There you'll find the newsfeed, and on top of the newsfeed, the post editor. To start creating a post, you simply have to click on Start a Post. Creating a LinkedIn marketing post. This will open the post editor, which you can use to create your marketing posts. Now, a truly effective marketing post is built by a series of elements that, put together, maximize your reach and engagement. Let's start by composing the post in the text field. The first element of an effective LinkedIn marketing post is an actionable phrase to open your post. It can work as a headline, and you have to use a phrase or question that makes a user stop and read. In general, opening your post with a question related to a pain point or topic works best. The second element is a summary. You are going to compose a brief summary below the headline. This is a brief description of the content you'll be using as backup for your post. The content is the third element of an effective marketing post. Let's elaborate first. In general, it is better to use backup content, such as a link to an external article, a branded video, an image, or an infographic, instead of long, plain text copy. This is because it is best to expand plain text copy into native content for an article. For this example, we're going to use an article on our website as backup content for this post. There are 3 marketing objectives we'll be achieving this way. First, we'll be driving targeted and highly relevant traffic to our site. Second, we are creating a legitimate backlink. And third, we will be promoting our site to a new audience. Okay, so what we'll do now is to paste the article URL into the text field, right below the headline and summary. Please note that when you insert a link into a post, LinkedIn will generate a link preview that includes the feature image from the article page. This way, you'll be using 2 different types of backup content. Of course, if you want to use a different type of backup content such as a video or image, you'll simply have to click on the video or image icons below the text field so you can upload your media. And now that the post is fully composed, it is time to add the 4th element, the hashtags. For this, you simply have to click on the Add Hashtag button. LinkedIn will suggest hashtags according to the content that you added to your post. To add a suggested hashtag, you'll simply have to click on it. Our recommendation is that you add up to 3 hashtags. Publishing a post the right way. And now that you have fully created your post, it is time to publish it. For this, you'll simply have to click on the Post button. And that's it! Would you like to learn a way to maximize the reach and engagement of your LinkedIn marketing post at a very affordable cost? Then tune in to our next lesson to find out. Sponsoring LinkedIn marketing posts the right way. Hey there, everyone! Now that you published a LinkedIn marketing post, it is time to give it a boost and reach more people with it. And you can do this by using the self-serve advertising solutions that LinkedIn offers you. The most accessible advertising tool you can use is the Sponsor Now feature, which allows you to promote a post right from within the LinkedIn dashboard. In this lesson, we're going to show you how to access it and how to use it to boost your marketing posts the easy way. Getting started. To promote a post, you have to publish it to your company page first. So let's start by creating a quick marketing post for a company update. First, go to your LinkedIn homepage. There, click on the Start a Post button. Now click on the Posting As menu button and select your company page. Then click on Done. Alright, now you're going to create the post. Start by adding the headline. Next, add the summary. Now drop or upload your backup content below. Now add your hashtags, and then click on Post. Great job! Now it is time to sponsor this post. To find a post to promote, you have to enter the company page where you posted it. For this, simply click on the Profile menu button, and then click on the name of your company page in the menu. This will take you to the company page. There, scroll to the company page feed and locate your post. And there you go! To start promoting a post, simply click on the Sponsor Now button. Creating the promoted post campaign. The next step is to create a campaign to promote this post. For this, click on the Go to Campaign Manager button. This will take you to the LinkedIn Ads Manager page. Because your company page is new, the first step here is to create an ad account to run advertising campaigns with it. For this, click on the Create Account button. Now enter the name of this ad account into the account name field. Next, select your currency. Now enter the name of your company page into the Enter Existing Name field, and select your company page when it appears in the results. Then click on Save. Great job! Now you're going to click on the Create Campaign button. On the following page, start by editing the name of your sponsored post campaign. Next, you have to select your objective. When promoting a post, you have to select engagement as the objective. Excellent! Now scroll down and select the locations where you want to reach users. Then select the profile language of these users. If you want to reach users according to specific targeting criteria, you can configure your reach using the criteria available in the Audience Attributes menu. Because we want to reach as many people as possible to see this promoted post, we're simply going to skip these settings. Doing so allows you to reach a broader audience. You won't need to edit the following two configurations, so let's skip right to the Budget and Schedule section. Here you are going to select how much you are going to pay to promote the post, and when to start promoting it. First, enter the amount you want to pay for the promoted post into the Daily Budget field. Now select your schedule. You can select to run campaign continuously from start date, which means your post will be promoted right when you launch the campaign until you stop it manually. Or you can select Set a Start and End Date to schedule a different start and end date. For promoted posts, the best setting is to run the campaign continuously from start date. This setting will help you generate lots of engagement right from the get-go. Let's click on Next to save your campaign settings and move to the next step. Now you have to create the ad creative. Because you are going to promote a post from your company page, click on Browse Existing Content. On the following page, tick the checkbox in your page post card, and then click on Sponsor. Now click on Next, and then review your campaign settings on the following page. Lastly, click on the Launch Campaign button. And that'll be it! Your sponsored post will start running, and you will be able to select this campaign the next time you sponsor a company page post. Creating and growing a LinkedIn group for prospects. Hey there, friends! LinkedIn offers you a varied selection of methods to connect with leads and potential clients. Apart from your professional network, there are also company pages to collect followers, instant messaging, and groups. LinkedIn groups are a great channel to encourage closer, more relevant interactions between like-minded people from the same industries, people pursuing a similar career path, and people interested in the same type of products or services. In this lesson, we are going to show you how to create your own LinkedIn group and how to use it to collect and engage with more prospective customers. Getting started. Start on your LinkedIn homepage. From there, click on the Work button in the top bar menu and then click on the Groups icon. This will take you to the Groups page, from where you can discover groups you can join and create your own groups. Creating a LinkedIn group. To start creating a group, click on the Create a New Group button. Next, you're going to enter your group info into the Create Group form. Start by clicking on the photo icon to upload your group picture. Next, click on the Edit button in the cover image block. Then on Upload cover image to upload a cover image for your group. Next, enter the name of your group into the group name field. Now enter a description for your group into the description field. In the group rules field, you can compose rules of conduct for participating members. This is optional, and we will skip it in this lesson. Now you're going to make sure that Listed is selected in the Group Discoverability section, and that the Allow Members to Invite Their Connections checkbox in the Permissions sections is ticked. Then click on the Create button. Now that you created your group, add a welcome post to introduce the group to members when they join in. For this, click on Start a Conversation in this group. Now compose your welcome message. Introduce yourself and your business. Let members know that they're free to post on the group, and thank them for joining. Additionally, you can add media such as an image or video to your welcome post. When you are done composing your post, click on Post. Now you are going to send invites to start growing your group. For this, click on the Invite Connections button. Now select the contacts that you are going to invite to the group from this list, and click on the Invite button. To make invitations more engaging, send a message to the contacts whom you sent the invite. For this, click on the Messaging tab. Then click on the Compose icon. Now type the name of one of the contacts into the Type a Name field, and select the contact. Now compose a message to tell your contact that you've just sent him or her an invitation to join your new group, and then hit on Send. Do this for every member whom you have sent an invite to, and that'll be it. Bonus strategy. You can attract a lot more qualified prospects to your groups by joining and participating in groups where your audience hangs out. What you have to do is to go to the groups page and use the search feature to discover groups where prospective leads and clients are active. Join some of these groups and become an active member to establish your presence and build your authority. Once you establish a presence, you can start connecting with other members of the group. Once you add those members to your network, you can send them invitations to join your group. This will help you grow your list of prospects. Using search to find and connect with leads. Hey there, friends! If there's one key takeaway from the previous lesson, is that it is vital to catch truly qualified leads. After all, that's the goal of every action and step we have taken on each lesson so far. Many marketers and businesses have a hard time with this, not realizing that every feature on social media can be exploited for this. This is the case of the search feature on LinkedIn. And in this lesson, we are going to show you an easy yet very effective way to use it so we can find the best business leads. Getting started. You can use the search feature from basically anywhere on LinkedIn, be it your feed, your profile, or your company page. For this example, we are going to use it from the home page. The search bar is located in the top left corner of the screen, and you can use it to search for anything on LinkedIn, from content and people to company pages and groups. Using search to find leads. Using it to find the best business leads is a strategy. Start by clicking inside the search field. Without typing anything, click on the People button in the results display. This will take you to the People Finder section. Here you can search and browse leads, and to add the best ones to your network. Now to find only the best fits for your business and your network, you'll have to use the search filters. For this, click on the All Filters option in the toolbar. On this window, you can select the criteria to filter the leads that you'll see in the results page. The following are the more important filters. Start by selecting locations. Simply select locations where people are more likely to understand your offer, and also where they are more likely to be interested in purchasing your products and services. If you have a list of companies where you'd like to target decision makers, enter their names into the current company's field and select them from the results. If not, leave this section unchecked. Now enter the name of the industries where you'd want to service leads into the industries field and select them from the results. Now select the profile language of the leads that you want to connect with. Lastly, select the services category that best describes your perfect lead. Then click on the Apply button once you are done selecting all filters. Now you will find the leads that fit your criteria in the results column. What you'll do now is to start identifying the decision makers in this group. These are the CEOs, the founders, the coaches, the presidents, and the executives. Identify the ones that run companies that could benefit from your offers, the ones that are likely to engage with your content, and the ones that are likely to join your groups. Then, click on the Connect button on each qualifying leads card. Once you connect with these leads, work on establishing a relationship by interacting with their content and sharing with them stuff that is relevant and that can be of use for them. Then you can start sending them invites to join your groups, where you can deepen the relationship so you can move them further down your funnel.